All right, so this video suggested by Google. I watched it when it was new, and I watched his other videos as well in his channel. And why I do this video? Definitely, I'm not here to make fun of the situation, of his situation, or of him. I'm not that person. I'm here to do this video to learn something, and you can also learn something by watching this video. And also I would love to comment um, with my experience and with my opinions, right? So let's watch this together. I mean, right there it is like crazy dramatic film movie, tone. Crazy. Wow. What is my story and what you need to know about trading?
All right. So as you saw in the last clip, that was me mentally breaking down. So in this video, I'm gonna give you one thing that I learned over 3 years of unprofitable trading that you must know to succeed. I also share you my story, how I ended up in this situation, and also show you the video where I'm mentally breaking down so I could really drive the point home. So I want to start off by saying that if you're going to trade and if you want to pursue this, you have to do one thing. And that one thing that I didn't do for 3 years caused me so much pain. And that is to have rules. You need to follow rules no matter what. Follow them no matter what. And the reason for that is not to make money. The rules are not there to make money. The rules are there to protect you.
Yeah, I totally agree with you. Your trading plan and your rules, your daily loss limit and how many trades you are taking, how you manage your risk, everything is there to protect your capital, protect your psychology, right? And when you break those rules, you might win today, you might win tomorrow, you might win another 2-3 days, and once it goes wrong, it's gonna wipe out everything, and it's gonna impact your psychology big time, big time. It hurts like crazy. So rules are there to protect you and protect your capital. I totally agree with you. Looks like you already knew what to do.
To protect you from doing self-harm to yourself, mentally and financially. Because you got to understand, trading is gambling.
Nope, I do not agree with you right there. Trading is not gambling. You can trade like gambling, right? But real trading is not gambling, man. I will show you a proof, right? Right now I'll show you proof, okay? So yesterday, I'm gonna remove this one. I was actually looking this before. So I came to the market. This is London session. This is MNQ. This is my prop firm, so funded account with Top Step. So I came to the market right here. Right, I'm going to show you. Where is it? I'm going to show you why trading is not gambling, right now. Okay. And normally I come into the market like 3 o'clock New York time, in the morning, so London session. But I do not take any trades at 3 o'clock. I wait for like 15 minutes and I see how the market is acting, But on that day, I was late to the market, like 10 minutes, like 15 minutes, I was late to the market. That's why actually this kind of happened. I was in a kind of rush. So when I came to the market, this candle was going up, it went up, and this candle was printing, this one right here. So 5 minutes, look at the 5 minutes. And I wanted to buy right here when the candle coming down, and I could not check the news. And then I checked the news, and the candle was coming down really fast. You can see this one right there. I was like, oh shit, it coming down. And then I enter right here. Okay, one position here, one micro, you know. And then so I put my stop loss right here, right? So okay, yeah. And then price came down, my stop loss was here, and then price was going up, and then I enter another trade, another position right here, and then I move my stop loss to here, you know, right here, you know. And then price was going up on 5 minutes. I was looking at actually 5 minutes, and even though I know price is not gonna close in one candle, you know, I mean closing those resistance, and it's not, I mean it's not happening normally. Even though I know it, I mistakenly added too much. I think I was in a rush, I was not really conscious, and then price reverse and stop me out. Sucks. You might ask, hey, why? How did you lose on this trade? Because it's good, your stop loss is here and everything, but I added too much right here, and price pulled back a little bit, and then it hits my daily loss. This is my daily loss, 75. You know, this is my daily loss. If it hits, the system gonna lock me out, or I will manually lock me out if it doesn't happen. So this is why trading is not gambling. You have your edge, right? You have your experience, you have your education, you have those edges, you know, I mean possibility is there, you know. But even though you are trading, so your trade idea was right, you ended up losing that 75. Actually I lose 100 because of this charges. But this is why, but it's okay, because these rules are there to protect me, you know. I'm not gonna lose. I could easily just go when the price was coming down, I can just go like this. No, I cannot, I cannot do. I can just 300 something like this, and then I can save and then go back. No, I don't do that, because I know sorry, I know if it happens, you know, price can, we don't know the market, right? Price can just right here, we just remove this one here, and the next candle break these lows, and price might just go reverse and close bearish, and then I'm going to lose more than 300 because I just broke my rules. This is why trading is not gambling. Go back, let's go back. Sorry, I just wanted to show you trading is not gambling. No, I will not agree
You're
with you.
risking money to potentially make money. You know, you're taking on risk every single day. But trading is not like any other gambling endeavor. You know, in trading, there's freedom. There's freedom to get in when you want, get out when you want. No one's forcing you to stay in trades, right? You can trade whenever you want. It's not like where in blackjack you get dealt a hand, or poker you get dealt a hand and be like, okay, you get dealt a bad hand, and all of a sudden you're like, okay, I don't want to play because I got dealt a bad hand. Well, in trading you can do that. You know, if you see you get into a trade and somehow you don't feel like it's a good trade, you could get out. No one's forcing you to stay in. It's also not like slots where you put in money and then you pull the lever and the max you could lose the amount of money you put in. In trading, you could lose your whole account on one trade.
No, you cannot trade your whole account in one trade. How? Yeah, that is called gambling. There's no risk management, nothing. You cannot lose your whole account. I mean, actually, I watch one of, I mean, not one, I mean, all of your videos. I see how you are trading. There is no risk management. 1 2 days, I see you have managed your risk, and then when you're in red, when you lose and you go out of nowhere, you're just trading, entering into trades without knowing where to put stop loss and nothing. Yeah, sorry to say, you cannot lose your whole account with trading. That is not trading. When you do this, that is gambling. Yes, you are right, that is gambling, but you cannot call that is as trading, because that is not trading. you know I see many people, I mean, they are making fun, TikTok or Instagram or YouTube shorts, whatever. They are just putting 100 or two, like $1,000 on trading accounts like forex, and then they are just waiting for the CPI news to release, and they are just putting buy stop, sell stop, and then you might gonna wipe your whole account, or you might uh, gonna have like 1,000% ROI, right? Return, right? Yeah, that is people. I mean, people do this for fun. I mean, once you put that money into the account, and once you decided, once you decide, okay, I'm gonna hit uh, sell or buy with your full margin, right? It's actually saying bye bye to that money, right? You have already said bye bye to that money, and that's why you do it. It come back maybe with money, but it's there. The risk is there to wipe the whole account, and but that is not trading, right? It's not trading.
Right? It's the freedom, it's in the space of that freedom in trading that gives you the biggest advantage, but also the greatest disadvantage, right? If you don't have any discipline, if you don't have rules, you could really mess yourself up.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, if you are not disciplined, and damn right, agree. I agree.
And like I said, trading is gambling. And if you don't control
He's
yourself, it
he's
can turn into an addiction, right?
he's keep saying trading is gambling. If you treat trading like gambling, it is gambling.
It's only 1 degree away from turning into a gambling addiction, because that's what happened to me. And so, like I said, the rules, you need to follow them, and they could be simple. They could be like, okay, I only take 3 to 5 trades a day, or I could only lose this amount of money in this day. And the rules should be based on extending your time in the market. That's what the rules should be based on, is having you stay in the market long enough so that you can create a profitable strategy and then work from there. A lot of people say, oh, start with the strategy first, start with the strategy. Let me tell you this. If you don't have rules and you just follow astrology, you're not going to last long, right? And plus, the market's always changing. Strategies are always changing. Strategies, the market, you always need to adapt your strategy. That always fluctuates, right?
Yeah, right there, I'm gonna. Yeah, when you keep changing strategies, I mean, I trade with price action. No any indicators. I like um all the time frames. I'm looking at all the time frames, right? And that's how I trade. But the thing is, if you I mean, strategy is like, but if you keep changing your strategies um, too much, you don't know what works and what doesn't. So, and then you are ending up with like helpless, and because you don't know what works anymore, because you do everything, and it's also a bad thing in my opinion. And yeah, price is always fluctuates, right? Price doesn't stick like the same, right? But the thing is, your edge has to be there to take the trade. And if you do not, you're also gonna burn. Because I have been there, because I have been there. You try to trade with everything and you're done, you know.
It's always going to fluctuate. Sometimes one thing works in one condition, next thing you know it won't work in the other condition. It always fluctuates. The thing that's always static and should be static are your rules. So if you're a beginner trader, please follow your rules, because you're going to end up like me. And when I started trading, I got fully blown addicted to trading. And at first it was just half my paycheck, you know. I could still pay my bills, and I would lose the paycheck, half my paycheck, in the stock market, and then you know, still struggle. I would struggle to eat and buy food and gas, but I would still make it through the month. So in the beginning of this year, I was not in debt. I was free. Had no debt at all, and so it went from at first risking half my paycheck, and then it went beyond to spending my whole paycheck. So now I'm falling behind on bills, and
Wow, that sucks. That's, yeah, you're talking about the next level of it's also addiction. You cannot put your whole paycheck into trading and trade. Wow. Wow.
I'm spending my whole paycheck losing it in the stock market. And at that point, it felt like that was rock bottom for me. Losing my paycheck felt like rock bottom. Eventually, that became normalized. You know, I would just do Uber on the weekends to pay my bills that I was falling behind. And it just became normal at that point to just lose a whole paycheck and just, you know, be okay with it. And so when that became normal, it got even worse. It went to, now I was taking out loans. I was getting in debt
Oh,
to fund myself in the stock market. And I'm taking out risky loans. I'm talking 80 plus interest rate.
what?
Out risky loans. I'm talking 80 plus interest rate. You know, I was sometimes taking out a loan. I remember taking out a loan that was 400% interest.
Hold on. 80 plus interest rate and 400%. My goodness me.
Right, you know, so it was, I think I was paying like almost half of it in within a week,
Wow.
and just interest alone. Yeah, I was taking out loans, and then it got even worse. I was calling friends and family for money, so it got even.
Right now, I mean, I have to say this. If you fund, I mean, if you are desperate to fund your account with loans, especially 80% or 400% interest rate, that means you are so addicted and you are so desperate, right? And guess what? You cannot trade then. Man, I mean, I cannot imagine putting that much money and putting my whole paycheck and putting those 400% interest rate plus loans and 80% interest rate loans, putting into my account and trade. How much pressure I have? Man, I cannot trade. I don't see the market. I cannot see the market properly because I'm in so much pressure to pay those loans and pay my bills. Trading doesn't work like that. Wow. If there is no cushion, you cannot trade. So I trade because I have a business, right? And that's why I'm able to trade. So once I do that business, so that actually provides my family, provide, I mean, paying those bills and everything, and then I'm able to trade because I'm comfortable. And if I'm not comfortable, if I have too much pressure, uh, it's gonna have a big hit in my psychology. So if you trade, I mean, if you want to be a day trader, I mean, there should be a big ass cushion. Without that cushion, you cannot actually trade because you are forced to make money. You are forced to take trades. That's next level. You cannot do that. Wow. So, yeah, no wonder you are in this situation. I'm really sorry that you have to go through this situation. It sucks.
Worse, and I was calling friends and family and money. I started selling some of my stuff to pay for my debts and my bills. Long story short, um, okay, so long story short, I went from having no debt to now owing being $14,000 in debt. Keep in mind, I work a minimum wage in California, so that's basically almost half my yearly salary right there. $14,000. I think I only make like $30,000 a year, and so that's my current situation now. And it wasn't until this most recent month that it really, really hit me hard. And I mean, hit me really hard. I was really down bad. I actually was in the same situation 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago, I had enough money in my account to cover all my debt. And in that day, I lost it all. And I was so much emotional pain. I was calling mental health institutes, friends and family, anyone I could call to relieve myself from the pain. Um, I don't know if I told you this, but I also masturbate. I would masturbate every time I lose, or when I felt tense in the stock market to kind of, relax myself. But it obviously that habit got carried over, and I would just at that point I was just masturbating every time I lost. And sometimes when I blew an account, I was masturbating like 20, 30 times a day,
Wow.
which I'm not proud of, but I had to,
Yeah. I'm not a doctor, right? But I have studied these things, dopamines, and these. I have a little bit. A little bit knowledge about this stuff. How dopamine works. I mean, these are dopamine hits. Just you. It looks like you are doing trading. It's not really trading. Um to get that dopamine, and then you get a lot of dopamine, that dose is coming, and then when you blow those accounts and you cannot get that dopamine, and your brain forces you to have some cheap dopamines, and this is why you are doing that 20 times. My goodness me. Man, it is, I mean, respect for putting into these things into a video and putting into public, and mad respect for it. I mean, yeah, and like you said, yeah, just watch one a little bit more.
I didn't want to feel that pain. I didn't want to sit with reality because it was really painful to know I could have covered all my debt and I lost it all. So I remember 2 weeks ago, I was in max pain. I think I masturbated like 20 times that day. I was calling friends and family, trying to seek some sort of, um, peace in my mind because I was so in emotional pain. And it got to the point where I was really desperate and I was really going through it. That I don't want to say that I'm not super religious, but I was crying in tears. I'm asking God to give me one more shot, give me one more try in the stock market. Let me show you that I'm patient and that I could, you know, really go with this and not gamble. Funny enough, the day after, I got in the market again. I got a loan, and I made money. It was I was making money. I made money again, and I make money. The next day, I'm making money, and it got to the point where, God actually gave me a second chance. He blessed me, and I had enough money to cover all my debt again. And yesterday, I lost it all. You know,
Yeah, so you are definitely gambling. So that's why you are going this like this. You are losing all and then getting back all the money, and then I'm pretty sure you are not taking any profit, and you risk the whole thing. I think you have no risk management, and that's why you risk everything at once, otherwise how can you risk everything at once? uh, Actually, if you are trading, and how can you get all this money once and twice? I think it's not possible, right? These quick big wins to get all this money, that means you are going all in, like we are putting into a casino, all in, and I'm pretty sure when the trade goes, let's say, I don't know how much in your account, let's say $3,000, maybe $4,000, right, in your account, and then it goes to, because you just had 14,000 or 10,000 debt, right? Let's say if your profit goes to 11,000, even after risking, I mean, whole account, and then when it is coming down because you didn't take any profit, and I'm pretty sure you are not putting into break even, because you are not trading, because you are just gambling. You just need to price to you need more and more, right? And then it's not break even, nothing, and then it's wipe everything, whole account back, because price is not going into one direction. Price has to be pulled back, price has to pull back, you know and then you are not putting the break even, and then it's wiping out everything. And that's, yeah, yeah, you are actually I mean, like you said, you are gambling. That's why this is not trading. Don't get, I mean, don't get the wrong idea, don't get the wrong message from this video. Even though it says I tried trading and it ruined my life, this is not trading. This is just pure gambling, and pure gambling addiction, to be honest. This is, I mean, in my opinion.
so it was almost like I spit in God's face. He gave me a chance. He blessed me, and I lost it all yesterday. Same scenario. I was calling up people, friends, family, anyone. I was in
That's why you lost everything at once, because you risked the whole thing. There's no management, risk management, nothing.
tears, crying,
This is
you
not
know.
trading.
And I felt like I didn't deserve another chance. I'm not gonna cry to God again and ask for another chance. I felt like I didn't deserve a chance, right? Because I asked for him and I spit in his face. I feel like everything that's ever good that's happened to me has been God's fault, and everything that's bad that has happened has been my fault. And and so that's why I'm making this video. Maybe my third chance is my third. God's giving me a third chance, and that chance not making money, maybe helping you avoid the pain that I went through, and hopefully you learned something from this video that could help you avoid all this and prevent you from going into this dark path that I went through these last 3 years. So hopefully you learned something. I'm gonna show you the video where I break down mentally. I was kind of hesitant to show you this video because I don't like to portray myself like this, especially in a moment where I'm at my worst. But I feel like it will really drive the point home and you take what I say seriously, because this could happen to you. So let's watch this video. Not proud of it, but hopefully you learned something. I lost all my money today in the stock market, everything. Um, I took out loans, I lost that. I'm already in debt to begin with.
I mean, like I said, do not get any loans and put into your trading account. Please, please don't do it. Please. If you watch this, do not get loans and put into your trading account. You cannot trade with that money, with those loans. You cannot do it. Too much pressure on you, on your psychology. Okay?
I'm currently $10,000 in debt. Took out more loans. Now I'm currently $14,000 in debt. But the most hardest part of
Sorry.
this is telling people, making promises to people, and then losing all that money that was supposed to fulfill those promises. I mean, look at this. This is my mom. It's me. Um, she gives me money all the time. I'm 25, went to college, didn't get a job, kind of just 4 years just went by. My mom supported me, gave me money, thinking that I was gonna get a job. I'm now 25, working a minimum wage job. I don't even know. Like, I just think about my future and it just looks so dark. There's nothing much to it. I mean, I exhausted all my resources already. I don't know where to go from here. I really don't. If it just feels like I want to die. I'm not suicidal, but it feels like I feel like dying. Um, Everyone I know I've let down. I, um, yeah. Just accept my fate. Accept that I won't be rich. Accept that that I might just be 30 and still living with my mom. Accept that I probably won't ever make her proud. Oh my God. Where did I go wrong, guys? I don't know. My whole life I've been trying to make money. Been trying to do drop shipping, learn stocks, social media agency, you name it. I've done it. And it all ended up with me being broker, unfulfilled. I hope this is a warning to anyone who's addicted to stock trading. Or maybe you're on the edge. I will say that just be careful. Be careful.
Let's put this here. Oof. It sucks to watch someone crying and looks. It sucks to watch someone breaking down. You know, man, it sucks, you know. So much pain you have to go through. First of all, do not talk to yourself those negative talks. Don't do those negative talks. Don't say your future is dark or something like this. And man, we have all been there. I have done it so much things in my life. um I have failed miserably, and you name it. It's You are not 70 years old. You have long way to go. you know you can do this. But the thing is, you have to go slow. Do not put your capital, you know do not first of all, don't stop taking those loans. I see your ID on your table. Looks like you're going to take another loan. Don't do it. I mean, my video is going to be published on like 1 month after. You can do this. Everybody, I mean, everyone wants to make their mother happy. I know, right? But you are not finished. Your journey is not finished. The problem is you have gone too fast, and you have done trading in a wrong way. So this is my opinion, my humble opinion. Okay. Like I said, I'm not doing this video to make fun of your situation. You know, um, you need to stop gambling in trading. You have to have your plan, your risk management, and you need to go slow. And the biggest thing is, don't put all your money into your trading account. There are prop firms. That's the best thing. Even though you cannot gamble with some prop firm, right? There is consistency rule. You cannot just go crazy and make a request a payment. You cannot do it. um, just buy just This is my opinion. Just buy one account. So one account. So my final futures or top step or apex, but apex has this trailing drawdown, which a little bit crazy to trade with, because it's not because it's your drawdown is calculated with your unrealized profit. My goodness me. Just one account, like 100. There are so many. Just 100 to 50, and just stick with one account. Don't go crazy with those 10 accounts and buying 10 accounts and 20 accounts, and like social media shows you. Just go slow. Apply proper risk management. Don't stop gambling. You have too long way to go. You are still young. You are not finished. I'm not a financial advisor. This is only pure education, and this is only my um, opinion. Just do your job, and do not go crazy with trading. Do the job and pay those loans slowly. Get a prop firm account, not the biggest account you can go for, because most of people need a bigger account. Just start with small. Just go slow. you know and if you blow that account, it's only 150. So yeah, I wish you all the best. And yeah, I'm yeah, I really do. I really do. I hope that you feel much better right now after 1 month. And yeah, and yeah, you got this, man. You got this. And see you in the next video. And peace out.